Good morning is the exercise we're going to be doing, and good morning. So today we're going to do the demonstration of a good morning deadlift. It is sometimes confused with a good morning squat, but we're not actually doing a squat. This is more of a RDL type movement. It uses the spinal erectus muscles, the hamstrings, the glutes, and also some of the core. So when we do the good morning, we're using a barbell and we're putting the load on our backs instead of when we're doing an RDL, we're holding the load out in front of us. Now, when we've got the load on our backs, we're not tipping forward. We're actually hip hinging with our feet shoulder width apart and our feet facing slightly forward, a little bit turned out, and the hips go back and the torso comes forward. So instead of dropping down like this, we're going to imagine that there's like a button on a wall, and we're going to turn the button off with our butts. So we're going to extend our butts outwards and hit that button off and come all the way forward. The goal is to get as parallel as possible without causing any pain in the lower back. And by doing so, you're going to make sure that your core is fully engaged when you go down to keep those spinal erector muscles nice and engaged as well. So I'm going to put the bar on my back now, and I'll show you with the load on my back. And also, when we put the barbell on our backs, we want it in a more of a low bar position. So they're actually going to be resting on the rear delts instead of on the trap muscles. Because when we fall forward or hinge forward, we don't want the barbell running onto the backs of our necks. And we want quite a wide grip on the barbell as well. So we make sure that it is locked in place before we go down. So as you can see, they're resting on my rear delts instead of on my upper neck or trap muscles. So, and that's pretty well locked in place because if the bar is too high and you start to go forward, it will roll on the back of your neck and it will become quite uncomfortable. So we're going to take a deep breath in and engage those core muscles and all the way up. So when we go down, we really, really want to feel the stretch in our hamstrings. And we want to have a slight pause at the bottom and then spring back up again. So we're going to do one more time. And that's the good morning.